Psychology tells us something fascinating. People who speak out loud to themselves when alone are often misunderstood. They're not crazy, not unstable, and definitely not losing their grip on reality. In fact, in many cases, the brain is running at such a high speed that verbal output becomes necessary just to keep thoughts organized. If you find yourself muttering, debating, or whispering to yourself throughout the day, there are deep psychological reasons behind it. First, it's a sign of a powerful cognitive system that craves clarity. Talking to yourself doesn't mean you're hallucinating conversations. It means you're giving shape to your thoughts. Research shows that vocalizing ideas makes them tangible, allowing you to examine them objectively. Instead of letting them bounce around chaotically in your head, you prefer to hear them out loud. While most people's minds are foggy and abstract, your brain demands structure. Your voice becomes the tool that transforms ideas into something you can analyze, critique, and refine. You're not struggling to think. You're thinking so deeply that silence alone can't contain it. That's why you debate yourself in the shower. But what about muttering when you're searching for your keys or solving a puzzle? That's tied to evolution. Second, verbal cues sharpen your visual perception and focus. People who talk to themselves aren't just making noise, they're upgrading their processing speed. Research shows that saying the name of an object you're looking for actually activates the visual cortex. Psychology calls this stimulus upregulation. When you say phone or keys out loud, your brain visualizes the item faster and filters out distractions, while others wander aimlessly. You're essentially programming your brain like a search engine. You talk to yourself because you're hyper-focused on efficiency. You're not losing it, you're executing tasks with precision. Third, this habit doubles as an emotional defense mechanism. Many people who talk to themselves do so in the second or third person, like, "Come on, you can do this," or "Why did you do that?" Research calls this distanced self-talk. It reflects advanced emotional intelligence. By addressing yourself as if you were another person, you create psychological distance from stress. Instead of spiraling into anxiety, you coach yourself through it. You become your own therapist, motivator, and critic. This skill allows you to stay calm under pressure when others would panic. You don't rely on someone else to soothe you. You've mastered the art of calming your own nervous system. Fourth, your voice becomes a tool for memory. People who talk to themselves often retain information more effectively. Research shows that reading or speaking information aloud triggers the production effect. Speaking creates a distinct memory trace that silent thinking does not. You're not repeating things for no reason, you're saving them. By vocalizing, your brain marks information as important. You process life deeply and refuse to let meaningful details slip away. So here's the truth. If you catch yourself talking out loud, it doesn't mean you're weird. It means your mind is a high-performance engine that needs an outlet. You have sharper focus, stronger emotional regulation, and better memory. You're not crazy. You're operating at a higher level. And if you're the type who has full conversations with yourself, drop a brain in the comments so we can see how many of us exist. If you love research-backed content that validates who you are, hit subscribe, because the next video might explain exactly why you overthink.